Alright guys, so to start this tutorial off, we're going to use our favorite skin primer because we are being a broken porcelain doll. So we're going to want to make sure that our skin is nice and smooth. So I'm using the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. And since I do have a bit of redness, I'm using this e.l.f. Color Corrector Concealer Palette, and I'm using the green one to cover up the redness from my excoriation that I have, which is pretty much a skin picking condition, so I tend to, you know, peel bits of my skin off, kind of like a horror movie, but it's real life. Alright, going in with my Maybelline Ivory Eraser Dark Circle Corrector, and this is in the shade Light. I'm just going to go ahead and cover up the green concealer and any other place that is a little bit discolored or dark. Again, we are a porcelain doll and we want to make sure our skin is as white as possible. And to get my skin porcelain smooth, I'm using the Revlon PhotoReady Finish Liquid Foundation, and this is in the color Ivory. I went with the lightest choice that I had in my makeup kit to make sure that I was as porcelain as possible. Don't forget to get your lips covered in foundation as well. This will better set your lipstick later on in the video. I'm just getting out the big globs with my CVS Beauty Blender and going in with my e.l.f. medium stippling brush and just getting everything nice and smooth and well blended. I'm looking paler already. And then I'm going to take my Too Faced Shadow Insurance Eye Primer and placing this all over my lids as a base for the tons and tons of eyeshadow that I am about to apply. And then I'm going to use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk to create a brighter base for the darker colors that we are going to use to make the eyes look sunken in. And I'm just placing this completely all over the lid, including the orbital bone, to make a nice blank palette. And blending it out with my finger as well. Now taking my 88 Original palette from Coastal Scents, I'm going to stick with these bottom 6 colors, the darker browns and chocolates, and the reds. And I'm taking the dark brown and placing that all over my lid and up into my crease on both sides. This does not have to look professional or nice, just as long as you get a nice opaque coating. Taking my fluffy shader brush here and just blending this out a little bit so it doesn't look so starch. And then I'm going to go in with a coppery bronze and just pat this all over the lid before using a windshield wiper motion to blend it into the rest of the shadow. This is just going to create more of depth and dimension into the shadow. Then I'm going to go ahead and bring those 2 colors down onto my lower lash line as well. And then we're taking the bright red from the palette and placing it on my lower lash line and deep down into the crease of my eye socket just to create a nice deep effect. And then I started to pull some of that red into the top, and taking my fluffy shader brush, I'm just dabbing that red up onto my forehead and taking my fingers to blend it all together. Going back in with some of more of a brownish gray to kind of make it look like dried up blood has formed on my forehead, and it also adds some contrast as well. Taking my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and deeply contour my cheeks. I'm going to suck my cheeks in as far as I can and just pile on the bronzer to create a dingy, sunken in look. Now I'm taking this accent color from the Downtown Brown palette from the Black Radiance collection and putting that deep into the crease of my contour as well, just to add more of a sunken in look that the bronzer was not giving me. And then taking some of the black from the 88 Original palette and doing the same thing that I did with the accent color from the Black Radiance palette. And then, so I don't forget, I'm using the Benefit Gimme Brow in the color Medium Deep to get my eyebrows picture perfect, or undead perfect, however you look at it. And then I'm going to take the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Perversion and tightline my upper lash line as well as my lower lash line. Next, we're going to take the Jordana Fabuliner Bold in Black and line my upper lash line. And then going back with my Urban Decay Perversion pencil, I'm just going to go ahead and draw my crack marks. I'm using this pencil to make my deeper, more standout marks. And then taking my Jordana Fabuliner in Black, this is the skinny one, I'm going to go ahead and use this to create the more intricate crack lines that I could not get with the pencil. Now that I've placed all the crack lines where I want them, I'm taking my fluffy shader brush and more of the Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer and placing it around my nose and under my lip and under my nose to create a darkened effect. This will also help with the sunken in look, as well as giving you a dirty look as if you were a doll that had been tossed on the floor and forgotten. Keeping it up, I'm taking some of the dark chocolate that we used on our lids and placing that under my lip and in the corners of my nose. And don't be afraid to use your fingers to blend it out or smudge it if you need to. Now on to lining the lips. I'm using the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in number 02 and Max Viva La Glam in Rhianna. And I'm just going to go ahead and make the humps of my lips a little more pointier than usual. And never mind how horrible of a job I do at lip lining, this is not the best I've ever done. I'm not an expert at lip lining. And the piece de resistance, I'm using the You Ergo from the Wish.com website eyelashes. They were only $1. And I'm going to apply them to my eyes. And then taking my pink glittery Revlon eyelash curler and curling them for a more dolly effect. Have it, guys, your finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see any other type of makeup tutorial. Don't forget, while you're here, give this video a great big thumbs up and click the subscribe button to stay tuned to all the videos that we are doing this week. It is completely and totally free, and we post 3 days a week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to follow me on all social media sites at Love of Filo. So that's Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. So until next time, guys. Bye, guys.